sounds good.
I hope that little boy is there.
Ooh. Anna, stop sign!
Uh-oh. Keep going. Oh my gosh, you guys! Oh! No, put it away.
Teenage drinking and drunk driving. It's a serious issue with serious consequences. Every year in Minnesota, there are an estimated 32,000 crashes involving alcohol, with 255 deaths and nearly 11,000 injuries. In 2001, these crashes killed 29 people and injured nearly 900, all under the age of 21. Minnesota's legal drinking age is 21, and our state's zero-tolerance law makes it illegal for persons younger than 21 to drive under the influence of any amount of alcohol. A single beer can make the difference, lessening a person's reaction time, and a split second can mean the difference between life and death for you or someone else. Once arrested for suspicion of underage drinking or suspicion of DUI, suspects' vehicles are towed away at their expense. They are then brought to their local police station where their blood alcohol level is tested. Anyone 18 or older testing above Minnesota's .10 level is immediately charged with driving under the influence. Their driver's license will be revoked for a period of no less than 30 days. That can extend to 90 days upon refusal to submit to a DUI test. Anyone below the age of 18 arrested for underage drinking could lose their driver's license for up to 6 months, regardless of their blood alcohol level.
Okay, and as you can see, you're over .10, so we will be going into the booking area. If you could go out this way, please.
Offenders are then booked, and charges to minors are not necessarily removed from their records when they turn 18. They are fingerprinted, photographed, and finally incarcerated until they can be released to a legal adult guardian. This will usually be the same day, but could be 2 to 3. A minor charged with underage drink and drive will not necessarily go to court. They will, however, lose their driver's license for 30 to 180 days and pay a fine of up to $1,000. They will also be required to undergo a chemical dependency evaluation, attend a defensive driving class, and appear before a MAD panel. They will also receive 6 months probation. Minors refusing an alcohol test can expect the same fines and penalties, along with a license suspension of up to 1 year. Penalties increase dramatically once a person reaches age 18, and offenders will go to court.
This is the case of State versus Anna Smith, and you, ma'am, are Anna Smith?
Yes.
The matter is on the calendar today for sentencing. Having entered a plea of guilty to the crime of driving while under the influence of alcohol as set forth in the complaint now before the court, defining the penalty is not more than 90 days in the Sherburne County Jail, a $1,000 fine, or both, and you're now standing before the court upon your own plea of guilty. It is the sentence of the law and the judgment of this court that you be sentenced to serve 90 days in jail, pay a fine in the amount of $1,000, provided, however, that 88 days of the jail and $500 of the fine is stayed for a period of 2 years. During that time, you will be on probation with the Sherburne Department of Court Services, subject to all their rules, their regulations. It's on the condition that you remain law-abiding and stay of good behavior. It's on the further condition that in lieu of serving 2 days in jail, you will enter and successfully complete a 2-day overnight alcohol educational program. You will also attend one of the MAD impact panels. You will pay a fine in the amount of $500 plus a $45 surcharge and library fee. You will also pay a $125 assessment fee for the report generated by the probation department. That is a total financial obligation of $670. You are ordered to have no use or possession of alcohol or mood-altering chemicals without a doctor's prescription, and you will submit to random UAs at your own expense. You are also ordered to maintain regular contact with your probation officer at all times during your probation. Do you have any questions, young lady? I want you to understand that failure to comply with any one of the terms and conditions that I have set down for your probation could result in your probation being violated, and all or a portion of that 90-day jail sentence could be executed. Do you understand that? I also want you to understand that if you have one more alcohol-related driving offense within the next 10 years, you could be sentenced pursuant to a gross misdemeanor charge, which means, young lady, you could be looking at as much as 1 year in the county jail and up to a $3,000 fine. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Good luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Fines and jail time can vary, but a misdemeanor DUI can result in a fine of $1,000 or 90 days in jail. A gross misdemeanor DUI, such as a second offense or a DUI that involves an injury, could result in a fine of as much as $3,000 or a year in jail. Offenders may receive both. They may also be sentenced to community service. But fines and jail time aren't the only costs of drinking and driving or driving under the influence.
Okay, Anna, we are going to have to rewrite your car insurance because of the DUI. You are getting canceled out the first of the year, so we will have to put you in a new insurance company. Now, presently, you're paying $796 for 6 months on all of these coverages with a perfect record. Now, with your DUI, what is happening is that is going to go up to $1,730. And that's just with one violation with the DUI. Should you pick up 1, 2, 3, 4 more speeds or whatever, that will all increase that premium. And this is only a 6-month premium, so we're talking there's 5 installments, so you're going to have to pay at least $353 a month. Now, this is going to be with you for 5 years. The insurance companies charge for 3 years, but they will not put you into a preferred program for 5 years.
Other losses to consider are wages lost from an inability to work while incarcerated or from accident-related injuries. There's attorney fees, the cost of repairing or replacing an automobile, medical bills, lawsuit settlements, and more. In the year 2000, Minnesota had an estimated 37,000 DUI accidents that killed 207 people and injured 9,600. There were another 500 estimated crashes that killed 14 and injured 400. All these involved blood alcohol levels between 0.08 and 0.09. And there were yet another 1,000 estimated crashes involving blood alcohol levels below 0.08 that killed 34 and injured 900. These crashes cost the Minnesota public nearly $1.8 billion in monetary costs and quality of life losses. The cost of just underage drinking can easily be several $1,000s. The cost of a DUI conviction with all expenses and fines can reach nearly $20,000. And the cost of teenage drinking or a DUI that results in a fatality could be immeasurable. Think about it. Fines, jail time, increased insurance premiums, hospitalization, loss of a driver's license, or worse, the loss of life. Teenage drinking is a dangerous crime. Don't become one of next year's statistics. This program was brought to you by the Sherburne County Public Health Department, Sherburne County Courts, the Sherburne County Sheriff Department, Big Lake Police Department, Big Lake High School, and Charter Media, a division of Charter Communications.